It's the month of March, which means it's March Madness for those who are interested in college sports, and mostly college basketball. But that is not my forte. That is Spencer's forte. And I don't know if he's going to do a video on it or not, because he doesn't do videos apparently. Anyways, with shots aside, March is also a month to do tournaments, because last year was a tournament meme. 1 year behind the schedule. That's how we roll here at Broad Culture. Anyways, I have been doing some polls, if you will, to see what is the number one Marvel movie out of the 20, not including Captain Marvel, Endgame, and Homecoming. Not Homecoming. Far From Home. Sorry for the mistake. I'll have the results right here. So we'll be going over them, and I'll be giving you the results. But first, I'm John from Broad Culture, and this is March Madness. So, before we start officially with the announcements of who and what is in this bracket, there's something I need to say. There's something that needs to be stated. Since there is a not perfect tournament structure here, one movie will get a bye in the third round that was randomly chosen, which makes this entire tournament stranger than normal. So good, and you'll be surprised what comes out as the number one movie for number one MCU movie. Let me correct myself there. So, without further ado, here is the brackets. Matchup 1: Iron Man 1 versus Iron Man 2. Match 2: Thor versus the Incredible Hulk. Match 3: The Avengers versus Captain America, the First Avenger. Match 4: Iron Man 3 versus Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Then, in match number 5, Thor: The Dark World versus Ant-Man. Then, in match number 7, Captain America: The Winter Soldier versus Age of Ultron. Then, in match number 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, match number 7. Sorry. We have Doctor Strange going up against Black Panther. Match number 8 now. Now we're at 8. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 versus Ant-Man and the Wasp. Match number 9. Captain America Civil War versus Avengers Infinity War. And in match number 10, the final match of round 1, Thor Ragnarok versus Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, I have the results like I said, and here we go. Match 1 was Iron Man versus Iron Man, Iron Man 1 versus Iron Man 2. The results are in, and it is a 86 to 14%. We have Iron Man 1 with 86% of the votes. It's advancing to round number 2. So in match number 2, Thor versus the Incredible Hulk. This is a landslide victory for Thor with 100% of the votes. He will fight Iron Man 1 in the next round. In terms of the first Avengers movies, Captain America, the First Avenger, and the Avengers, we have another landslide victory. And Cap, he went down to the Avengers. Then, match 4, Iron Man 3 versus Guardians of the Galaxy. This one is not a landslide victory. It is a 20-80 ratio, with Guardians of the Galaxy taking it and going to fight the Avengers in round number 2. Then Thor: The Dark World versus Ant-Man Uno is a 60-40% difference here, with Thor: The Dark World advancing to the next round. Then we have Captain America: The Winter Soldier, the movie that is considered the best MCU movie by a lot of critics. Myself and most of the people here at Broad Culture believe is the best MCU movie in the world, but in the current timeline they have. But it is a 80-20% difference here, as Captain America advances. Then Doctor Strange and Black Panther. The votes are in. It is also a 20-80 vote, with Doctor Strange getting 80%, advancing on. Then we have Captain America: Civil War versus Avengers: Infinity War, with a 40-60% difference here. And Avengers: Infinity War outclasses the Civil War. Then we got Guardians 2 versus Ant-Man 2 by Ant-Man the Wasp, whatever. And it is a 75-25% vote, as Guardians Volume 2 advances. And in the final matchup here in round 1, we got Thor: Ragnarok versus Spider-Man: Homecoming. Unfortunately for the God of Thunder, he can't swing 3 for 3. Spider-Man: Homecoming takes it and advances to round 2. That said, our official lineup for round 2 in the brackets is Thor versus Iron Man, the Avengers versus Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor: Dark World versus Captain America: Winter Soldier, Doctor Strange versus Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and Infinity War versus Homecoming. And results are in, and we have, in the first matchup, Thor versus Iron Man is a 30-70% here. It's Iron Man 1 advancing to round 3. Now, in the next matchup is Avengers 1 versus Guardians of the Galaxy 1. It is a 60-40 difference here, with the Avengers outclassing Guardians. In the next matchup, Thor: The Dark World versus Captain America: Winter Soldier. It's a 20-80% here, which is surprising to me because I personally, Thor: Dark World is the worst MCU movie. Well, anyways, he got 20% of the votes. Captain America: Winter Soldier advances to round 3. Then we have Doctor Strange versus Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and we have a 60-40 once again, with Doctor Strange surprisingly the underdog in this tournament, making it to round 3, taking it out a big hitter in Volume 2 in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And the final matchup of round 2 is Avengers: Infinity War versus Spider-Man: Homecoming. And in a 70-30%, it is Avengers: Infinity War. Now, as I said, a random movie would have got a bye into the finals here. And that movie was chosen by Bubba on the BPZ Discord. So you can blame him if you want, if you don't like this. But Doctor Strange, surprisingly, is in the finals of the best MCU movie so far. So, with that said, round 3. Iron Man versus the Avengers, and Winter Soldier versus Infinity War. And Iron Man Avengers is a 20-80 percentile here, with Avengers going into the finals. Then we have the Winter Soldier, the best MC movie according to Hal and me and some other people here, versus Infinity War, which according to Conan is the worst movie in the MCU. Sorry, I didn't mean Conan, I meant Dash. Yeah. Anyways, this Winter Soldier and Infinity War, the percentile is 67% to 33%. Infinity War advancing to the finals. So that means in the finals we have Doctor Strange coming in out of nowhere to go up against the juggernauts known as the Avengers 1 and Avengers Infinity War. Results are in, and the official Broad Culture best MCU movie so far is, drumroll please, with a 70 to 20 to 10 percentile here. In third place is Doctor Strange with 10%. At 20% is Avengers 1. And that means Avengers Infinity War is the number 1 MCU movie so far. That is the results. That said, I want to shout out my good friends in the community of CMV and PPC who were gracious enough to take part in this poll for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That said, the Avengers Infinity War is Broad Culture's number 1 MCU movie so far. I've been John from Broad Culture. You hit the subscribe button. It should be up here if I remember to put it up there. And should be right around here, right below my neck. Should be some videos for you to watch. That said, be sure you like, be sure you subscribe, be sure you share this video. Also, you can comment down below what tournament we should be doing in the month of March, because I'm planning on releasing one of these once a week until the end of March. Yep. So with that said, I'm out. Be seeing ya.